We talk about engineering colleges and we talk about management institutes. We talk about medical colleges. But we don't talk about a liberal arts institute. How many people in this country have talked about the fact that we need a world-class liberal arts institute, which has nothing to do with science, which has something to do with English literature, with history, with developmental economics, with social science, with issues that confront contemporary 21st century society? How do our poor cope with life? How do they deal with their environment? The abysmal state in which they live. Thought processes, psychology, philosophy. It's only civilizations that talk about things that have moved forward in the 21st century. Those are the civilizations which will be at the head of the developmental process. But nobody talks about it. Why? Because everybody, as Dr. Irfan rightly said, everybody is concerned about monetary considerations, what he's going to get, because we live in a commercial world. But remember this, ultimately, what we need to build in India is a tolerant, secular society, a tolerant, secular nation. And that doesn't come about by reading physics, chemistry, biology, geology, or anthropology. That comes about by building and nurturing leaders like Dr. Bipin Chandra and Irfan, and by allowing leaders like that to be built in the future. And I dare say that at least in one of my dreams I have is to build an innovation university which is focused on liberal arts alone. Language. Look at the wealth that is found in our languages. In Tamil literature, in Telugu literature. I find experts in Tamil that are found in the west coast of the United States and not in India. There are more people doing research in Sanskrit in Germany than they are doing in India. Why is that? Why should we not protect our heritage and our culture? Why is it that we are talking only about engineering and medical science? What about that culture? Why are we not protecting that? That's what we need to do. There is a wealth of wisdom and knowledge that is embedded in literature around this country, which is not even known to the world. Forget it being known to the world, it's not even known to us. And we need to actually protect that, treasure that, nurture that, take it forward. And I hope the publishing industry is looking at that as well, because there's a huge market for it. And unless we invest it in our university system, bring about faculty which deals with those languages. Pashto, for example. Somebody told me that we deal with Pakistan, but nobody in India knows Pashto. It's an important language. But has anybody in India opted for Pashto? Or for that matter, many other languages. Urdu, for example, it is part of our culture. It is part of our common heritage. And yet we don't give enough emphasis to Urdu. I think we need to relook at some of the things that we are doing. The education structure is not a standalone process. Education itself is an integrated exercise. But to integrate society, especially a diverse society like India, will have to be integrated together, but we must respect that diversity and give encouragement and impetus to that diversity.